Every day, right now, right at this moment, something inside screams, "This isn't who I'm supposed to be." The weight of playing a role, wearing a mask to keep peace, fit in, be liked, or simply survive is crushing you. You're exhausted, sitting in boardrooms where everyone talks, but no one really says what matters. You're fired up by your vision, but stuck in a loop of endless advice, empty accolades, and hollow progress that doesn't feel like yours. That gnawing frustration, the burning anger, the crushing loneliness, that's not just burnout. It's the soul begging to be real, authentic, unapologetically unmistakable. Leaders, founders, investors, you're drowning in a sea of expectations disguised as rules. And what's worse, most of those rules are silently strangling the very thing that could set you free: authenticity. They push you to be who they want, who the market demands, who the system rewards. This is the moment that demands unfiltered courage, the kind that rips you out of hiding. But here's the truth that cuts deeper than any critique. Without authenticity, you are nothing but a hollow echo of someone else's dream, and no amount of power, money, or followers will fill that hole. You know the pain of hearing your own voice swallowed by the noise of conformity. The rage when your bold ideas are watered down because they're too raw, too real, too human. The kind that lets you crush fears, like the fear of judgment, rejection, or failure. The very fears that the system uses to cage you. Authenticity isn't just a nice to have. It's your single greatest asset to break chains, to connect like never before, to lead not from the parade of polished lies, but from a place so real, so deeply human, that others don't just follow. They rally, they trust, they create with you. Stop pretending the world rewards the safe, the comfortable, the approved. It doesn't. It rewards the authentic, because authenticity means you're willing to stake everything on your truth, even if it means burning bridges, making enemies, or standing alone. Every moment you compromise what's real chips away at the leadership you crave. But here's the secret that no one shouts loud enough. When you lead with your true self, the unfiltered, raw, flawed, glorious you ignite a force no one can stop. Speak the unspeakable truths hidden beneath polite conversation. Share the battles you're fighting, not just the wins. People don't just listen. They feel, they see. They become part of something bigger, not because it's shiny or perfect, but because it's real. Here's what needs to happen right now. Stop sanitizing your message. Stop smoothing out the rough edges to fit the mold. Reveal the struggles that haunt your late nights, not the masked version you believe the world wants. When you do this, you disarm the biggest enemy of all, isolation. The raw truth connects you not just with audiences, but with collaborators, investors, partners who are tired of illusions as well. Authenticity is your underground network, the hidden force linking all who dare to move beyond the surface. But don't mistake this for reckless honesty without boundaries. There's brutal art in authentic leadership, a discipline that demands knowing exactly what to reveal and when to inspire, not alienate. Don't overshare your doubts without pairing them with your resilience. Don't just expose your vulnerabilities. Show how you've leaned into them, how they sharpen your vision instead of dim it. That kind of transparency builds an invincible trust that no spreadsheet or promise can buy. You need to kill your obsession with approval. Understand this fully. Approval is the death sentence of authenticity. Every time you tailor your story or your decisions to what you think others want, you're burying your best self alive. And the world sees it. It smells the fake. Leaders who fake it don't lead. They manipulate. but those who dare to lead authentically disarm cynics. Their power comes from a brutal honesty that can't be bought, copied, or controlled. This power devastates doubt in others and in themselves, and carves out a space where innovation explodes, where followership is fierce, where legacy is born. Now execute this step by step. Do not let the noise distract you. List out the 3 truths you have avoided telling your team or yourself because they're too risky. Shout them internally. Own them. They are your secret power. Then craft a message that doesn't hide these truths, but frames them as the foundation of your vision. Speak it loud, like you have nothing to lose. Watch as the fear clutching your heart loosens. Next, examine every relationship you have in business, board members, investors, employees, partners. Find the cracks where dishonesty lives, where politics and masking undermine your authority. Challenge these lies like you would a threat. Be clear. We operate on truth. We fail honestly. We confront reality unflinchingly and force this culture ruthlessly. Anything less isn't leadership. It's governance of the mediocre. But the most dangerous move? Own your imperfections in public. Drop the polished facade. Let the world see the fire behind your failures, the grit behind your growth. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the strongest armor. When you show that you're human, fully, deeply human, you trigger something ancient and unstoppable in others. Empathy. That's the spark that fans the flames of loyalty and innovation. Every investor, founder, and partner craves this because behind all the noise, they are desperate for something real to believe in. Don't waste another second hiding. Refuse to play the game the world designed. That game is rigged to keep you in a cage. Authenticity is the sledgehammer. Hit harder, deeper, with every breath. Be the anomaly who refuses to settle for facades of leadership. Your presence, your realness, shatters illusions. It rewires systems. It rebuilds trust. It creates a movement. The world is starving for leaders who live beyond the script, those who don't bend to the comfortable, who disrupt the norm, not recklessly, but with unshakable truth at their core. Your authenticity is not just your asset. It is the weapon. Use it to carve your path, to connect the rare few who will reshape everything. This is how you lead beyond borders, beyond tribes, beyond outdated systems. This is how you create for a world desperate, not for more noise, but for realness. Take that power. Own it. Lead with it like your life depends on it, because it does. Now go. Rip off the mask. Speak your raw truth. Build the world nobody else dares to imagine. Because in the end, authenticity isn't just your greatest asset. It's your only one. And the future belongs to those who wield it without fear.